All the leaves are brown.
All the leaves are brown.
So let's play D&D.
Let's play D&D.
It's Thanksgiving's Day.
It's Thanksgiving's Day.
With Darrow and Graham. Couldn't find a song. That had to do with the fall.
Except for this one.
Dungeons and Dragons with StS.
On such a winter's day. Welcome. This is an unexpected prequel.
Week in the making.
Unexpected yet fully planned. To the StS Enterprises story of Darrow and Graham.
The world has been waiting with bated breath.
I have. I'm the biggest fan. It's my story.
Lots happened
Doesn't make
since
any
those
sense.
days. It was a simpler time back then.
I know.
How it was. Oh, it was a simpler time. Just had to worry about bird people.
That's it.
Now things are much more complicated.
Yeah. I know exactly what's going to happen in every adventure, but I still can't wait to listen.
Well, because we're the variables in it.
He doesn't know everything that's going to happen.
Well, that's true, I guess. So, we've had the prequel for the holiday special, where it's Krushkatant and your little kids at the dwarven Christmas sort of party.
Yep.
I'm Oxnard, by the way.
Oh, I'm Dexter.
I'm both DM. And then we'd had...
People got to know by now, right?
Yeah,
No.
I'm the DM. Hey, I'm the DM.
Pretend this is everyone's first
His
time
name
listening
is
to us.
Boss.
Yeah. And we also did the prequel that was Halloween, basically.
Rough Halloween.
Rough Halloween, yeah. It was the Dwarven Halloween.
That's right.
So we did Dwarven Holiday Special. We did Dwarven Halloween. And now, we're going to do the Dwarven equivalent to Thanksgiving.
Was there not another one?
Well, we did
No,
the
that-
sidequels and
Then
the
the side
Grimwald and
quills.
Bubba.
Yeah, we did Grimwald
Yeah.
and Bubba sequel.
Yeah, and
That wasn't the prequel, though.
and the other ones with Guillermo.
Right, that was another
Well, Grimwald and Bubba, that was a prequel, sort of, right? Because we
It was
saw
sort of a prequel, I guess,
um,
but it was different characters.
what-
Yeah, it was
what's that-
prequel. Yeah.
Oh, well, they were side.
There was Kane and
Yeah.
Semi, remember?
We call them cycles, but
Oh yeah,
that
but
one
that
was
one is kind
basically
of a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
to spoil anything,
A
because you
prequel.
new listeners, but that
The
one's
Guillermo one was a definite cycle.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So when we just restart everything, and it's just an alternate universe, like the Mandela effect.
maybe.
It's the Mandela effect.
That's, never mind. It's like
Mandela?
Berenstain Bears, Berenstain.
So you mean when Nelson Mandela became
That's where it gets the
president
name.
of South Africa? That's where the Mandela
No, it's like
effect.
how everyone has a different. If you ask, when did he die? Some people say the 80s, some people say 2000s. Everyone has different recollections, and they believe it's because at some point in the past, our universe went to two different timelines, and some of us stayed in one timeline, and the other one went another way. That's why some people remember the Berenstain Bears, but it's actually the Berenstain Bears. Weird stuff like that.
What? Based on how people pronounce the Berenstain Bears?
It's just basically
they
collective
came
amnesia.
up. Oh, they're not just mispronouncing it.
The
'cause
other
they
one
don't
is-
know, because who would think to say stain? Because of the way it's spelled.
Exactly.
It must be an alternate timeline.
Or like people say, Luke, I am your father. He never said that. He says, no, I am your father. He never said Luke.
Obi-Wan never told
Oh,
you what
yeah.
happened to my father.
But there's some
he
people
said
who
that
say
you killed him. Yeah,
some people
no.
say, when I went to the theater in the 80s and I saw Empire Strike Back, he said, Luke, I am your father. I know I saw that cut.
That's funny.
Now we just have, what is it, Laurel or Yahweh or some shit? What do they fucking think it is anyway?
Man, immediately derailed.
Damn it.
Sorry.
All right, go ahead. See? Boss didn't see that coming.
Yep. So, in the previous prequel holiday specials to our main D&D campaign, the Mysterious...
Dero and Gromo were...
which is called the Mysterious Tavern. If you haven't listened, check it out. Darrow and Graham are children in those prequels, okay? Darrow was 13 years old and Graham was 33 years old. So this is how many
I'm lost.
years? But your development, your developmental age compared to a human, I thought it was loud when I had it really close as well. Okay.
It's not too close. You want it at least 6 inches away.
Choke on it.
So your developmental ages were like the equivalent of an 8-year-old for Darrow and a 12-year-old for Graham. Okay.
That was
Now, this story is I made a typo there. It's not that.
Oh,
it's no,
Falling
it's
apart at the
typo.
seams.
It's correct. It's correct actually. This story is 13
grammatically
years.
correct.
13 years later.
Okay.
Okay. So since Darrow's a half dwarf and Graham's a full dwarf, you both age slower than like a human, but Graham's more slow. So let's see. So in the prequels, you were developmentally younger, Darrow, but now you've caught up. So now you're pretty much the equivalent. All right. So Graham is 46 and Darrow's 26. All right, that's the equivalent to like a 17-year-old human. So this is like your teenagers almost.
Almost out of high school, bro.
Yep.
We're never gonna see each other again, man.
What? Why?
God, football team was awesome.
These are the best days of my life.
Go
Mud
crabs.
Stone crafts.
Go land crabs.
So this is basically one of the last days of Paladin school before your break.
He gets a 4-day weekend.
He gets a pretty long weekend, yeah. So
Party.
the
Graham's.
dwarven Thanksgiving is called Dozek Kolos.
Gulos?
Kolos.
Sounds delicious.
Spanish for asshole?
I don't know, maybe.
Dolce gulo?
And I forget what that meant, but I looked up dwarven words, and that's it means something.
Thanksgiving?
I think it's like gift for the heroes or something like that. I don't know.
So yeah, we were texting. I figured exactly what we said.
So it's like you're celebrating the fallen dwarven warriors of the past.
Thank you for dying.
Yes, we'll eat in your name.
Who are some of these heroes, fallen heroes?
Oh well, there's Grimbad Narwhal.
Oh, he was a Narwhal?
Yeah,
Oh, I like that.
one of the
have
Narwhals.
There was
Have those,
They're famous
Darren
dwarven clan.
Beluga, Grendark Sperm. They're all named after whales. Coincidentally.
There are-
Fendark Blue.
Another coincidence.
Hemberton Hump?
There are whales in this prequel.
Ooh.
Goom,
He wasn't kidding.
Goomblar's Killer.
Whale?
So the purposes
Wally
for the-
Whale?
For the purposes of this prequel, you're basically level 1 characters, but we thought it would take a lot of time, so we didn't really pick any feats, so we didn't pick feats. But you don't have your dwarven feats, you have your level 1 ranger or paladin feats, because Darrow's a ranger, Graham's a paladin, and we figured out all the stats, and we're ready to go. So, the purpose
Oh, God. I'm so
of
scared.
this cycle.
Why does he have a
prequel.
knife?
You sure you don't want the other chair? You seem kind of high up, but
You want this chair?
no, whatever's more comfortable.
Chair break. Chair change.
That feel
You gotta
better?
add those like crazy loud leather fart noises now. There you go.
Okay,
Get comfy.
so the goal of this prequel is that you want to go to the Goblin Rave. This is like big news around here.
Wow.
All right.
Around where?
that there's goblins?
Around where you live. So here's the map, since you asked, of this
Oh.
surrounding area.
Sunset Bay, Black Blood Isles,
So it's like this is like Los Angeles where we are.
The
Almost
Cathol-
the
By the
same.
ocean.
Almost the same.
Yeah.
Dawnbreak Harbor, Blue Lake, Bearded Falls, Goof? What? Foothills.
Gathol. The Gathol.
Yeah, the Cathol.
And
Blue
what's-
Lake, and then up is the foothills of Carcos.
Yeah, so
Is that where my journey would begin?
Part
Dawnbreak
of it.
Harbor.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
You wouldn't be able to
we'll
make
get to
the
that.
trip.
We'll get to that.
Black
so,
Blood Islands. I like where that. Ooh.
What's on the other
Why do I
side?
feel like that's where we gotta go? That sounds ominous. The other
So-
side is a personal safety plan, and boss
don't
has
talk about that.
outlined
Cut that out.
an escape route.
Turn it around. Try
It's
to
upside
save-
down.
Try to stay safe.
Try
you
to
know?
save paper.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right, so this is what you know, what you've heard about the Goblin Rave, okay?
Okay.
Which might explain why you guys actually want to go. So, there's a goblin tribe called the Cheeky Tribe. Cheeky Tribe! So, They are
Prepare to get
They are one
racist.
of the rare friendly goblin clans.
Ah.
Right? So they sort of intermingle with the common races: dwarves, elves, humans, halflings, gnomes. And they're hosting a rave tonight.
Now, what is a rave to us?
It's like a huge party.
It's
With-
like that
with glow-
orgy in
Ecstasy
in the
and glow
Matrix.
It's got everything.
You know when when they introduce Zion and they're
Is that
having an orgy rave.
DJ and
That's what it's
electricity?
like.
All right.
So, everyone's talking about this party.
Hear me.
Word of this party has spread across the lands, and folk of all races are interested. Anybody who's anybody is trying to make it there.
Oh man.
All right, so there's an island
Darius
off the coast.
Pilton?
So you saw that the islands. What are
Yes.
they called? Blackblood Islands.
Black Blood Islands.
So there are islands off the coast where the Goblin Rave is supposedly being held. You're not sure which one yet.
I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
There's a
8,
lot of
9,
islands.
10, 11 islands. I'm assuming it's the big one.
Oh, I bet it's not. That's probably
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
yeah.
So
that's
these,
to, that's
these
to
parties
distract
are...
you. Why do
And-
they all look like penises?
I don't know.
Some other things you know. They're all penises.
They're all
Everything on this
penis
map
shaped.
looks like a penis.
Oh my god! In fact, this isn't a map at all. I'm holding a dildo.
He draws his maps on dildos? I'm trying to save dildos, guys.
No, that's a river. No, that's a vein.
So there's some other details you know. You know that there's a huge cover charge to get into the Goblin Rave.
Oh god!
All right.
There always is.
You might not have enough money on you. We'll talk
Definitely
about
not.
money after.
But I do have a tight butthole.
So yeah, right, sure.
And you are Prince.
So you might
That's
need to
right.
get the money or figure out a way in besides paying. All right. So everybody who gets in, you know that they're going to have these entry runes stamped on their hand, so people will know if they paid or not. All right.
Entry runes?
Yeah, like you get your hand stamped.
I got you.
But they're magic stamps in this. So, you've heard that there's going to be gambling, exotic dancers, great food, magical vendors, and
get to this party,
since
bro.
since it's a goblin event, they'll be inviting monstrous races as well because they're like neutral, right? They're going to invite orcs, ogres,
Never
maybe
actually
trolls.
Never seen one up close.
It's going to be crazy. So this is a rare opportunity for you guys to really see these crazy monster races. Because you've seen some, maybe fought some, but, it's not that often.
I haven't seen anything ever.
You've never partied with them.
I don't even know what a party is.
And finally, the most
living in the
important,
bush.
most important detail. You've heard rumor
Oh,
that Pooji might be there.
are you kidding me?
The Pooji?
The
Pooji!
Pooji! Everybody, Pooji is from one of our other adventures, the Bramble Downs. All right.
Hopefully they've heard it.
So,
By...
Well, they may not have. It's only streamed.
It might be going out concurrently with this, depending on what's happening.
all you guys know of Pooji is what most people know, is that she is an
That's what everyone knows.
she is an extraplanar being
Oh,
and
yeah.
performer.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody is just completely fascinated with.
She has 4
They
arms?
love her. She has something like that. I gotta re-listen.
She had 4 arms, I remember that. It was like Goro from Mortal Kombat.
She's amazing.
She
Did a
sings.
little
You
dance
can't
when she
describe
came out.
Pooji.
Pooji!
You just gotta experience
It's
Pooji.
Pooji. That's all you know.
Right.
It's Pooji.
It's Pooji!
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen in the crowd, look at the Lord tour of the stage. It's Pooji!
Yeah.
It's Pooji!
man.
Oh, shit.
Now,
So.
they like her because, what, she's just a personality?
Nobody
She's a
knows.
performer.
You don't know why you even like her. You
She
just
delights her audience.
Oh, she's a great entertainer. She's like an Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just a great
She's
performer.
Pooji!
It's Pooji. I got
have
That's
a
you.
why.
feeling
One
that-
word name.
I
Like
have a
Prince,
feeling- my theory-
Elvis, Pooji.
do. My theory,
Cher.
Madonna,
Yeah.
I have a theory about why Pooji, everybody like mystically loves Pooji. It's because it's like in Jessica Jones, the David Tennant character, when he can mind control you, but it's
Yeah.
only because he emits like this virus around him at all times, and you kind of get infected by it, and that's what allows him to control you. So I think that's the same thing that Pooji's doing. I think unknowingly though. She
don't
just
think
thinks
she's
that everybody
just
loves her because she's never known any different. So she's like, I'm going to go into entertainment.
What if she's completely benevolent, Graham?
Or it could be like
She could be. I'm just my theory.
the Rob Lowe alien from the Orville. Remember? Everyone who was around him. And
Oh
they touch
yes,
him, they fall
he
in
has
love
like
with him.
a secretion hormone.
yeah.
What do they call that?
No touching Pooji though. No touching.
Aphrodisiac?
Pheromone.
Pheromone.
Yeah, he has a pheromone that people like.
Every bait.
I was
man or woman.
aphrodisiac. He makes you eat oysters.
Everybody gets infatuated with him.
That's hilarious.
It's funny because he has like this belly. It's just
And he's just blue.
Yeah,
he looks
he's blue.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's good. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Rob Lowe, because they wanted to be like handsome or something.
Right.
But it's funny.
He's full.
Yeah,
full. I
he's
know. Oh
full.
my god.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
You're gonna watch that show. It's
Yeah, I
really
gotta check
great.
it out. Is it on Hulu?
Don't know.
This episode of D&D is brought to you by Hulu.
Yeah, and Trader Joe's.
Get your free month trial today. Wow!
And your quinoa, chia, flax, tortilla chips. I forget what was in that. And island
Garlic
salsa.
powder, onion powder.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna do some math quick. I gotta figure out how much money you gotta start with.
E equals 2 plus.
If Einstein could
7,
do it, so could I.
And you carry the square.
What was that?
What was what?
Oh, I hit something with my foot. What are my shoes doing?
What is this in here? Oh, it's like some kind of piece of clay.
Oh, that's a
wrapped
table.
around a broken paperclip.
That's a table leg. Hey, this is the first game we're going to be using some of the miniatures I've been making.
Ooh.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Or just use them as decoration on the table.
Oh, those
So-
are cool.
Darrow and Graham have been saving up for this event. Okay,
Yes.
scrimping, saving, scrounging.
Pinching.
Looking under every root in the forest.
There's got to be coins under this root. Another truffle. Damn it.
Following around their rich
Nothing.
grandparents
Stealing.
to roll.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna roll to see how much gold you have to start with. So what we'll do
This would be good for
is
a laugh.
you guys each
I'm the rich kid. I'm going to have no money.
we'll do one at a time. You roll
Dice.
d20.
Dice.
Roll a d20 3 times.
Oh, we got it.
If you roll less than 10, you re-roll. And then we'll multiply the 3 numbers together.
Multiply them together.
Yeah.
Wow. We've been saving, dude, for a long time. I don't know where you've been getting fucking money from. I get like
Big
an allowance
money.
and shit.
So the least amount we can get is 10 times 10 times 10.
Yeah.
So that.
1,000.
Wow, we have been
Most
saving
you
a lot.
can,
This-
most you
Where
can
have you
get.
been getting the money? You've
don't
been
know.
in like hiding in opossums'
Hold on,
butts
let's
or something?
see here. I think it's 8,000. Yeah, 320s is 8,000.
Okay, here's
All right, roll. You go first, Doug.
Gold coins.
10.
10.
Bad.
Lowest possible one. Fuck!
Missed a box!
It
Good
was a
Lord.
2, so-
Oh my
man.
god, bro! What
It
is
was
wrong
a
with you? 15.
Okay.
10. I'll write them down for you. 10, 15.
10, 15, 20, come on.
No, re-roll. That was a 5.
Re-roll.
At least you got it in the box that time. 5 again. Roll it differently.
I'm gonna roll different dice.
Still a d20. 15 again.
Okay.
Okay, you have 2,250 gold.
Holy shit.
Okay, Graham rolls now.
How much? How much? How much? How much?
2,250.
Now get ready
10
for
times
this.
15 times 15.
Watch how much money I'm gonna have. Ready? 11.
11.
More than you so far.
That's true.
I just want to have more money than him.
I want you to have as much as possible.
Nope.
It's
8.
an 8.
Nope, that's a 5.
Yeah, we love 5s.
What
It's
is
a
it?
1.
It's a good way to get all the bad rolls out of your system, by the way.
18.
All right.
12.
2,376.
Shit,
You
wow.
missed.
I was like, we're gonna have the same amount of money.
That's
beat me
what
by
I
What is it?
one.
What is it?
2,376.
Oh my god. Where did he find that much money? Darrow, I mean. Where did he get it? He lives in the fucking caves.
I could be selling pelts. And
Maybe he
selling-
spends
Was he
less.
mining it?
Maybe he spends left.
He does.
Yeah.
Spend. I've been spending.
Yeah, you-
because I'm like, I get an allowance. I come from a wealthy, known, renowned home.
You have a decorative hammer for some
Yeah,
reason?
I've got.
Yeah, so why don't
yeah.
you each describe what you have?
Before we start?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wearing, since Darrow's not really going to like a college, or it's not really like high school for
Yeah.
like rangers. He's just been
He
out with-
ranges.
yeah, so since he was a kid, he's walking around in the forest with his dad, and he, got acclimated to the forest. He said, I want to be a ranger, so his dad knew a guy who,
What
trained-
race? Human?
Yeah, I would say like a human ranger, just some far-off guy who we
Ah.
had dealings with, and so the guy
Darrow
offered, hey,
definitely get molested.
Is it a dark ranger?
I don't know what he is. I'm still learning from him. It's I only been there a few weeks, so now I'm on vacation. And so I head out there.
He's a Sith Lord.
I'm a neophyte.
Yes.
I'm wearing some like neophyte leathers.
So he teaches you?
Yeah, he just teaches me like improve my tracking,
Oh,
like how
okay.
to hunt. Like,
What's his name?
Like a ranger trainer.
hey, look, I don't.
You don't know your
He doesn't ask
teacher's
his name. Okay, Rangers are really reclusive people.
reclusive.
Oh, hi, I'm
They are-
Darrow. What's your name? Shut up.
Shut up and follow me.
Lesson
to the
number
woods.
one.
Go by fakes.
Don't ask me that ever again.
He learned well.
Yeah.
And so I just have like neophyte gear. And I also have an ale magic powder. It makes any beverage taste like ale.
Mm-hmm.
2 fire flasks, which boss gave us, and 60 foot of rope.
And
my diminutive mantis named Monty.
a mantis familiar.
Disgusting.
Yeah, so while walking in the woods, I just found a mantis, and
Yeah.
we grew to love each other.
He's befriended it.
Yeah, and he just rides around with me, either in my pocket or on my shoulder.
So he's gonna.
Which one do you prefer to ride around in? You little dog.
I don't know what that means.
Come on, Monty. Come back into my pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know
So-
if
The
mantises are
front
known.
pocket.
Mantises are known for their excellent hand job abilities, but
Maybe scratching your balls. Maybe you got an itch. Monty, a little to the left.
So to make level 1, making level 1 a little more interesting, I gave him basically a weak familiar. So
because I'm not interesting enough.
How do I get more interesting?
Make them like bugs.
How about an interesting hat? No, maybe like a cool weapon or something, an enchanted ring. He's got a little pet bug.
I'm
I
a
bet
mantis
I
bug.
bet the ranger trainer beats him. He consoles himself by petting the mantis at night.
Oh yeah, he does.
No, the ranger trainer.
whatever you want.
Track better, damn it!
What is this?
God, you're pathetic.
Study of insects? Is that entomology?
I don't know. Actually.
Who cares?
Computer? What is entomology?
Rangers don't give a hoot about bugs. Unless they're the kind you can eat.
Computer? What is entomology?
Entomology is usually defined as the branch of zoology that studies insects.
Oh, good job.
So
He's
I'm
a
an
ranger.
Alexa, what is etymology? Anyway, moving on.
You have to say computer.
Oh, I said Alexa.
Yes, I'm an amateur entomologist, I guess, too.
Okay.
Into bugs. Oh, and the other
Oh
thing,
man, this is way more than me.
if you've listened to the past prequels,
Yes.
Child Darrow, you've noticed had kind of a predisposition towards like trying to steal stuff. And Christmas, he wanted to get the stuff.
Yeah, little
Hallow-
klepto.
Yeah, a little kleptomaniac. Even
He
when
failed to steal the cookies.
yeah, the Halloween episode.
we did see,
knocked a
we
tray
did
off the
see
counter.
Granny's pube braids.
That's
though.
true, and I wanted to steal them. And then Halloween, remember, you were distracting the bird person, and I was trying to steal all
That's
the
right.
witches stuff.
We do make a good team.
So Darrow
Like that.
has grown into a kind of a bad habit of being a thief, which later on he grows out of. But for now, he's kind of like in that period where it's leading to a place in his life where he might get in trouble for it.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's all.
So Graham, he's a pretty insecure teenager.
Okay.
Make him more interesting.
He's always trying to fit in, with the cool kids. Feels like he's got a lot to live up to. He's got, comes from a big name, kind of renowned in the area.
Yeah, your grandpa's the Lord of Silver Hall. He's
Yeah.
one of the dwarf lords in this region.
That's right.
Nobility.
And should I say that gives me a +2 to diplomacy with dwarves, only in this area where
Only in this
people were
area.
known. And I get a +1 to diplomacy with others, just in general, people who know
Right.
who know the family name kind of in
Yes.
the area. But it's better for dwarves. And then
So what I call that? That's your
Highborn, the Highborn feat.
Highborn.
Yes.
Highborn feat I made up.
But like I said, he's always trying to fit in a little bit, but kind of feels out of place. He doesn't really like the scene. But he's got a silver amulet that he wears around his neck. That's the sigil, the amulet of his house.
Kibildum. Yes.
And
Silver
it has
Hall.
a magical ability that makes his beard look a little bit bigger and thicker. If he were to not have it on, it looks a little scragglier, a little shorter, not as full. And he wants to impress the girls, around the popular girls at the school and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But he just started wearing it. So it's kind of like a big change for him. So he's kind of like walking a little tall, seeing people are going to notice. And he's got a decorative hammer, a light hammer. I kind of imagine it looking kind of like Thor's hammer, but doesn't nearly have the strength or
Mjolnir?
abilities of... I don't know how to say that.
Thielmir?
Is that how you say it?
Or that or Thielmir. I think it's Thielmir.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like
Thielmir?
But it's kind of like that style, because that always looked like a kind of a dwarvish hammer to me. The squareness of it, maybe the angles chipped off at the ends. And it's like a decorative hammer. He's got a dagger. He's got a fire flask on him. I was just listing some of these. That's pretty much it. He's got it made basically, and he's just living his life.
He's biding time till his parents die.
He's kind of a stereotypical, to me, like suburban teenager. You know what I mean? But he's got like a weighty name.
Oh, so I'm kind of like the bad poor troublemaker kind of kid.
Basically.
Wearing like a leather jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could be the cool.
Yeah, you're the recluse.
The cool
like you
kid.
drop. It's almost like you're that dropout in the typical high school movies.
You're like the guy.
You hang out outside of school.
Yeah.
And
Why is this guy who graduated 3 years ago hanging outside of school?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but you got like your cool car, like your Camaro or a motorcycle, and your
Mantis.
leather jacket.
Girls like bugs.
I just picture you got a leather jacket, sunglasses on, your hair's all coiffed, you look like George Michaels there from that album cover, but you got a praying mantis on your shoulder and it's smoking a cigarette.
It's like, oh, look at that cool guy, and then over his shoulder you see,
Whoa, wait, hold on. Check out the mantis. Now that is cool.
You can have a leather jacket if you want. That's fine.
I do.
Okay, good.
Neophyte leathers.
He's got leathers. Yeah, they're neophyte leathers, though.
What kind of armor do you have? Any armor? You don't need it. You could have like a noble garment.
Yeah, I didn't write down any armor. I figured there's no... Although I have the hammer.
You could just have a vesture, they call it.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have the whatever basic...
Like some sort of fur
Is it like
vest.
a school uniform?
You got like... Nah, I don't think so.
You have an ascot?
So you have... so you got like leather
I think
boots.
he needs an ascot.
You got, just some kind of hide pants, and you got a fur leather vest.
You're extremely hot.
That kind of thing.
Literally.
Yeah, I am sweating. That's why Graham always takes his clothes off, because he's always hot.
What is Thanksgiving? Does it take place in like November, this period?
I don't know if there's months like that, but sure. It doesn't
In the
really
mountains
have
like this?
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant November.
It's either fall or spring kind of weather.
Are you sure it's not
establish that.
March?
That's as much as I'll
What
establish.
we would imagine as November weather in the Northeast.
Sure. Yeah.
You sure it's not December? Or June? These are dwarf months.
February.
February.
It's January first.
And of course,
Mark.
May.
Mark.
Mark. Yeah, Uni.
Beware the eyes of Mark.
That guy is really scary.
Oh, his eyes! Oh my goodness!
Alright, so this is how this story starts. There's a couple of Graham parts first. Sorry, Darrow, but basically Graham's at home a couple weeks before this the day of this party, and he's explaining to Bell Barbrum, no, not Bell Barbrum,
Brambino.
that's your grandpa, your father Brambino, that
He needs money.
Dad, you don't understand. I gotta go to this party.
no.
No, I'm not telling him I'm going. He won't let me.
So let's see.
He'll probably be there.
So we'll start it like this.
He's Poogie.
So just for a geographic reference,
Yeah.
across the tundra of Maldan, through the foothills of Carcass, which is on the map, but
It is.
the tundra is not on the map. I would say the tundra is
You'll put
far
the map
east.
up here.
Oh, far east. I thought. Oh, is it like before the foothills?
But the foothills, I
behind
would
these
say,
mountains?
are sort of pretty long. So the I would say the tundra is east on that map, off the map.
Oh, east off the map.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and then where you live
Immediately
is,
west
where
when
you
he said
live, where you live is northeast off the map.
Okay.
Okay. So, through the foothills
here,
of
I
Carcass and betwixt the winding crags of Fustil Markeen Dean sits the mighty Kibil Doom, the Silver Hall.
Home.
Home to the Del Danton clan.
Yes.
So Graham is visiting his parents a few weeks before the holiday of Dozek Kolos.
Kulo.
On your previous break, this is your previous break from Paladin School, Graham is trying to explain to Brambino that there's a special lecture on divine spellcasting going on in Dawnbreak Harbor. And unfortunately, it's the first day of Dozek Kolos, which is called the pleasing, basically. That's what it means.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
And
It is time for the pleasing.
so you're gonna miss...
Robe, everyone.
Nana, please me.
You're gonna miss, the first day of the holiday with family. You're not gonna be home because you're going to the special lecture.
But I really want to go to the party.
Right.
Yeah.
So the special lecture is they're speaking at the shrine of the Allfather in Dawnbreak Harbor.
Come on, I can't miss that.
The Allfather is Moradin. He's a dwarf god.
Man. Come on, Dad. Moradin, the dwarf guy. I can't miss this. It's it's
Graham, what the hell are you talking about?
Well, I can't. I mean, I'd love to be here, obviously, for the first day of the holiday and everything. But don't you want me to be able to take in this? This is going to be a very special learning experience.
We're going on the hunt for boar.
Boar! We do that every year. Oh my God!
Remember the last boar?
I know. You've got
pork.
You've got a great boar impersonation. I'm telling you, it's good. You don't have to keep showing it off. Well, we do that every year.
It's tradition. Honor the fallen.
Well, I'm also following
He
the
looks
tradition.
up in the air, staring, admiring past.
I look up to see what he's looking at.
What are you doing?
Oh, I thought there was. I thought
What were you
there
saying?
was a boar up there, maybe. This is tradition too. I'm, following in your footsteps. Don't you want me to learn and do good at paladin?
Yes, you're going to be a great paladin, like the Daldantans of old.
Yeah. Well, the best way for me to do that is to go, to this seminar. Special lecture down at the statue by the the guy's gonna be there talking about
What statue?
Magic. The Mordim, the guy.
Oh!
They
are, Father.
Yeah.
Hey, Rafalka! Graham's going to study at the shrine of the Allfather.
Yeah, so, I'll come back the next day. We'll hunt boar then.
What? Okay, roll.
12 plus 2. Plus 3.
Good boy, Graham. Your beard, don't worry, it'll grow in soon. Don't feel embarrassed at the lecture. Walk tall.
I wasn't going to, but he...
Well, yeah, I thought it was, but I thought it looked okay.
And I know you're short and a little slow for your age.
Well,
but
no, I mean,
you'll catch up. Don't worry.
All right, thanks.
I know you must worry about those things. You do, right?
No. It's okay. By the way, where's that? Where do we keep that amulet?
The Kibril Doom.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe, I could borrow that.
You can look at it.
Maybe. Well,
Looking at it is fine.
I could try it on, borrow it, maybe take it. It's mine, technically. It's gonna be mine.
When you dance on my grave, it will be.
Oh, well, maybe I could borrow it, try it,
First, I need to dance on your grandfather's grave. One step at a time.
Oh, yeah. Wait, are you not actually?
He's not the Lord.
He's not the Lord?
No.
Yeah, it's
He
not even
acts like
his
he
yet.
is.
Yeah, he does act like his.
Well,
Grandpa doesn't really.
Barbara's usually sleeping.
Yeah, he's
He's
like
200 years old, the
He's
guy.
in name only.
He sleeps on a mattress, and underneath the mattress, like, tons of diamonds and gems. And they just can't get at it. He's too heavy.
All right, I think that's enough. So, we'll pretend you go off and steal that. We don't have to do that.
All right. Yeah, I take that.
That was just a prelude. You're lying to the family. To your family.
And now we do Darrow.
Do it
Dad,
every day.
I'm gonna see Graham. Whatever.
Shut up!
Good.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Whatever your name
Finally,
is.
I can get some whores.
You're still here?
But I thought you
Guy
died.
has been following me around for years.
Love you too, Dad.
His dad's been trying to get away from him. I have someone coming over. Get out of here.
I couldn't possibly think he would want to live like this for that long. Out in the wilderness,
The
like some
strange
sort of
thing,
ranger.
he just loves his
he
dad.
likes it. He likes it.
Because he hates him so much. All right,
You haven't
so
understand.
far to the west, across the foothills of Carcass, towards the sea, are the Calgo Slopes. Atop the slopes sits the mighty Gabil Menengathal, which is the great fortress of light, which is now a paladin school. The paladin
This is
school,
referring to something not even on the map.
the Gathal for short. The paladin school where Graham goes.
Mm-hmm.
In past times, it was a beacon of hope, a defense against the northern orc tribes.
What?
Yeah, in your face.
Paladin school now. Below the
No longer a
Gathal
beacon of hope.
Nope.
and the slopes is a path that leads through the Hinterwoods to the seaside city of Dawnbreak Harbor
Hey, there it is.
on the beautiful Sunset Bay, which is the passage to the
Get your tickets now.
to the
Call toll free for hotel reservation at the Sunset Bay. Room start at $7,000. Bring the kids.
so Sunset Bay.
Leave him here.
That's what we serve people to eat.
The Sunset Bay is the passage to the Western Sea and the Black Blood Isles. So that's basically what's on the map. I'm sure we'll share the map sometime on our Discord.
Sure.
So,
Multi-step process to understand what's happening here.
so you're in Paladin School. Darrow's outside waiting for you. You've planned for this meeting. You're going to ditch school early
He bought it.
and meet up with Darrow, and you're going to find out how to get
Sweet.
to this Goblin Rave.
Man, Brambino bought it. How'd you convince your dad?
No, you're not.
What'd you say?
You're still in
not there
school.
yet.
Are you paying attention? I'm just out there dancing.
Oh, I'm
He's
I
outside
I
waiting.
thought I just met him.
He's
outside.
not in school. He's not allowed in
I
there.
jumped ahead. I thought I left and I went outside.
Not yet. That's part of this.
Now, how tall am I compared to Graham?
I don't know, taller.
You're slightly taller.
5
You have
feet.
You've drawn
So I
pictures.
just kind of look like a weirdo.
You're 5 feet tall.
You're like a short human.
Right. Okay.
How tall am I?
Shorter.
I'm 3.5 feet.
I don't
4
know.
feet at this.
No, I would
at
say
this
you're
height.
at least between 4 and 5 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
4 something.
4
probably.
4'3".
Sure.
I'll say I'm 4'3".
So Headmaster,
No,
Head-
that's not high. I feel like.
Headmaster Oozdaldrin, or Oozdal for short. He's as wide. He's as wide as he is tall. Mostly muscle.
The man's a square. Absolute unit.
At first glance, it would seem like there's no way he could possibly walk or jump. But
He jumps 50 feet in the air.
His farts propel him.
But he is as spry as any youth that walked through the hallowed halls of the Cathal. He is wise, strong, good, and lawful as any. His long golden beard is braided and tied with elaborate golden runic clasps. Atop his head sits a horned crown, the Baraz Inbars, the red horns of the Lord of Gabil Manangathal.
Boss has spent the last 3 days looking up dwarvish words. Surprised he's not losing his mind right now.
Should I be
Insane.
taking notes on this?
Not really.
No,
Just
but
do
I
this
don't.
down.
I don't even know anything of what he just said.
remember, he's
the gadooble dabadoo
Master
and the
Uzdal.
glarabaloosh.
Master Uzdal.
Yeah. Yes, Headmaster Uzdal.
So the Baraz Imbars, the red horns, signify the Lord of Paladin School. They're passed down through the millennia. He's giving you your last lecture. Well, his last lecture. You have more for the rest of the day, but his last lecture before break.
It's a long day.
Your classroom is in the southeast wing of the Gathal, and you're sitting at your desk next to many other students listening to his words of wisdom. Let me give you a map.
Oh man, this is almost over. This lecture, I mean,
It's been easy for me so
boss's
far.
exposition.
So that's the map of the south east wing of the Gathal.
Oh, there's my last class. Well,
Lads, ladies, we won't be seeing each other until after Dozek Kolos. Most of my dwarves sound the same. That's okay.
yes, Headmaster Uzdal.
Silence!
Oh,
I don't know what you humans.
he used
I
to
don't-
make us say that.
I don't know what you humans will be doing, but us dwarves will be off on the hunt and then feasting to celebrate the fallen dwarven warriors of the past, to toast with them, to ceremoniously break bread with them, and to honor their memory.
Yep.
Before you go, I have one last lecture on deterring malevolent thoughts.
Oh my
A
god.
paladin must have a still mind, unwavering to the outside influences,
I can't wait to get out of here.
steadfast,
So
pure.
I just want to go outside.
So while Graham's sitting, he notices behind him, past the doorway, he notices you have a friend who works at the Paladin School. His name's Zaldry. He's a gnome. And his mother is the alchemist who makes the potions for the recruits. So you notice
Zaldry's
Zaldry,
my buddy.
You see his pointed hat as he goes by the door. And that's the signal.
Zaldry's hat.
That's the signal that Darrow has arrived. He's
Ooh.
waiting outside.
Oh, he's outside. Yes.
So what does that mean?
Zaldry. He's here.
So Zaldry signaled that Darrow's outside. So he's basically
Yeah.
saying, that's your signal.
Oh,
now you
right.
got to try to get out of
Headmaster, who's
what? I'm talking
Who's,
about how to avoid the evils,
Oh,
Grave.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Can I go to the bathroom, please? Can I have the pass?
Again, didn't you go earlier?
I think I drank a lot of mead this morning at breakfast.
What kind?
Oh, Granny's
The
honey.
truth is in the details, Grave.
Granny,
Get out of here! Stop your
thank
mumbling!
you. Take the pass.
Next time, don't have so much ale.
All right, do
All right.
a roll, Graham.
That's a 6.
Okay. When you get up, the other students, they all start to laugh at you, and they're pointing at your back.
In the distance, you hear
What
Darrow.
the hell? Oh, I reach on my back, try and reach my dwarf hands back.
Okay, there's
Can
a
I
scroll
even
on
reach
your
something?
back.
A scroll?
It's taped to your back.
What the hell? Oh, what is
It's
this?
a picture it's a cartoon of you kissing an elf.
Ugh.
And it's signed Dirk Dover's.
I look around for Dirk.
Graham, are you going or not?
Yeah, I'm going. I crumple it up and
Dirk's not in classroom.
I throw it to the side.
Been walking around with that all day, man. I can't believe Darrow hangs out with
This is my life, man. This is my life.
So you're out in the hallway.
Where's Zaldy? What's his name?
Zaldry walked
Zaldry.
towards the lab.
And when you saw his hat, it was like it was a door and there's like a little window there or something?
You saw his hat pointing up. We're not gonna say there's no windows. It's just kind of
Oh,
We're like kind of outside.
I was just trying to
almost?
picture.
No, you're inside, but there's a door without a
Oh,
window.
yeah.
It's just open
Yeah, I got you.
on top.
Just a portal, kind of, to
Yeah.
the room.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I want to get out of this room as fast as possible.
Okay, so you're in the hallway.
Yeah.
And you notice when you enter the hallway,
Humiliating. Fucking Dirk.
you see the hall monitor, which right now the hall monitor is Frunya.
Oh.
And Frunya is a dwarven paladin,
Yeah.
female paladin at the
she is?
school.
Oh, yeah.
And she
Ooh.
wants to marry you.
So cool.
She's one of the best
Wait, she wants
students.
to what?
She wants to marry Graham. She's one of the best students at the Gathal, and she tries to get into your business all the time. She's really nosy, and she tries to keep you out of trouble because she wants to be her future husband. She doesn't want any shit, to be on your
Yeah.
name, and she loves you, but she won't let you do anything wrong.
Obviously, my heart desires another, probably the popular girl that I will never be able to, that I've barely spoken to. Funya, her name is?
Frunya,
Frunya. Oh,
and
hi.
if she sees you,
Yeah.
not good.
Not good.
She doesn't want you.
She hasn't seen
She doesn't
me
want
yet.
you sneaking out of class.
She hasn't seen me
She's
yet.
the hall monitor. No, her back was to you.
All right, I go in the opposite direction.
Okay, where are you gonna go? There's a map there.
And where is she?
Put the map down.
Put it down here.
Where's Frunya? This one? Sure, that's Frunya. So this is you?
Luckily, I have two dwarf paladin,
That's
female
awesome.
paladin minis.
So there it is. There's Frunya. She's
God.
walking away from you, but she's pretty close.
Well, I turn around and I go the other way.
Oh, there's no map for that.
That's off the map.
Oh, I can't go off the map? All right, I'm going to go down. There's a hallway,
To your left.
yeah, that is still, and it's closer to her. I have to get closer to her, but I can turn left maybe down the hallway. So I got to try and sneak past.
So you're trying to get to the exit, by the way. There's the exit on the map.
Is she? All right. Was she moving?
She'll be moving. I'm
continually
waiting
moving
for you
away?
to go, and then she'll move.
All right, I'm going to go duck into that hallway
Okay.
in case she turns around.
So roll.
18.
Okay, you successfully sneak into the smaller hallway.
All right.
So Frunya moves ahead. She's almost past the lab. She's towards the exit. What are you gonna do now?
I'm going to try, and there's yet another hallway in the same kind of position a little bit further down towards her. I'm going to try and go out and then sneak down into that area again.
Okay.
Can I reach that in one turn?
Sure.
Okay. That's a 9.
What was that? Frunya turns around.
I freeze.
Just shit your pants, man.
Where's
might
my
like that,
Frunya voice?
actually.
Graham?
Oh.
Is that you? Graham?
No. Can she see me, or does she not know it's me? Is that you? Like, is it dark or something? Hi, Frunya.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just got the pass. Headmaster
You look good.
Uzbekistan gave it to me.
Very good today. Your beard is full.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no big deal.
How about a kiss?
No, I'm not feeling good. That's why I gotta go to the bathroom. Excuse me. Can I try and run past her? Brush past her?
Are you sure? Who's down?
No, I gotta go. 20.
Oh shit. So yeah, she believes you.
All right, bye, Frunya.
Going towards the bathroom.
Then I just-
where the bathroom is.
I just run. I just run
Sure,
towards
you
the
just
exit.
Run towards the exit.
Yeah.
Fine. You good? Okay.
Yeah, like the bathroom with dwarves, I would imagine, is outside, right?
Yeah, it's just like a pit.
Like the shit pit.
I didn't. Actually, the funny thing is there's a courtyard there on the map, and there is a pit in the courtyard. So that could be it.
That could be.
Obviously, I'm not really
Unfortunately,
going
that's
to the
where
bathroom.
Darrow's waiting.
Oh, shit.
All right, so you successfully make it outside. Wow, that's great.
Whew, that was
Good job.
close.